back. This is Kenshin 1913, and we are Let's Playing King's Quest 6. In the last episode, we made it to the Cliffs of Logic. We went up them, and we went in them, and...
Alexander crawls through the small opening in the rock.
And now we're going to go into the small opening in the rock. And do not eat any berries.
Alexander finds himself in a dark cave.
And here we need to use ourself the tinderbox.
Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox and uses the flint in the box to light it.
Alright, now we just gotta walk over here.
On the wall opposite the cliff.
No, I don't care about the wall opposite the cliff.
Alexander crawls through the opening in the rock.
Yeah, if Rosella had that.
The lighting in this part of the cave is better. Alexander extinguishes the candle's flame and places it back in his pack.
Let's take some of this green stuff over here.
Alexander takes a few leaves from the plant. As he does so, a strong smell of peppermint is released. Ah.
So that's where the, that's where, what's his name must get the leaves
Alexander crawls back into the first room of the cave.
To make peppermint. Alexander's very scared of the dark, as one should be.
Alexander crawls.
Alright, so we're pretty much done there. We don't need any of that berry shit there. Let's save the game. King's Quest 6 EF. There we go. So let's head up and see if we can talk to these guys. Hey!
Look, an intruder!
Centaurians.
Hold!
Or
How
Romans.
did you get up here, human?
I climbed the cliffs.
That is not possible. No one has solved the Cliffs of Logic in several centuries. And if the cliffs were to be solved, it would certainly not be by a human.
I didn't mean to trespass. I only wanted to visit this beautiful island.
No visitors have been welcome on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain in years. Not since the Red and White Queens had spies in the guise of friendly visitors steal our island's sacred golden fleece.
Oh.
But we will not display such foolish trust again. You will have to answer to Lord Azure and Lady Ariel. They will determine what will be done with you. I can assure you, it will not be pleasant.
Now we're being taken off to meet the leaders of the Isle of the Sacred Mountain.
With what trickery did you master the Cliffs of Logic and reach the city of the Winged Ones?
Boom!
Only the magic of clear thought, my lord.
Sorry.
I meant no harm.
He does the voice of the dick.
Cliffs of Logic. It is the sacred oracle's prophecy, Azure.
Yes, Ariel. It is lucky for you, human, that climbing the Cliffs of Logic is part of a prophecy that I cannot ignore. We have just been ordered by Wazir Al-Hazred himself to dispose of any strangers that might land on our fair isle. But the prophecy would have a different fate befall you.
The prophecy predicts that whosoever climbs the Cliffs of Logic will defeat the Minotaur. The Minotaur has violated our sacred catacombs and eats our young in sacrifice.
Whoa, eat
Our
your
own
young.
daughter, Lady Celeste, was taken there only this morning as his most recently demanded offering.
A dilemma, then. Whom shall I obey in regards to your fate? The Oracle or the Crown? But since Al-Hazred did not dictate how I was to dispose of intruders, and since you cannot possibly survive the Catacombs, your imprisonment there should serve both purposes quite admirably.
I will not resist you in this, my lord. I shall do my best to save your daughter.
First, I must tell you that the Catacombs are a labyrinth of rooms, a place of exceeding danger. You will need many tools and clear wits to survive it.
I am ready.
Very well. My guards will take you there now. You seem courageous enough, but the Catacombs will determine how brave you really are.
Alright, so now we've been pretty much issued to save the Leader's daughter. And I like the fact that they live on columns. It's kind of funny. They got bird's nest on columns.
Why did you tell Lord Azure you were ready and willing to face the Catacombs? No one is ever ready, and only a fool could be willing.
And you are far wiser, I suppose, to leave a maiden to die?
Yes.
To not fight this plague on your own people?
Bravery and suicide are two different things, human. You will have a chance to renounce your choice soon enough, when you lay trembling under the Minotaur's hooves.
We shall see. Thanks for the escort.
We only escort you to your death. May the fates make it quick so that you do not have to scream long.
Yeah, alright. Thanks, Windian guys. Where's Princess Nina? Is that where we are? Alright, so here we are inside
The catacombs entrance door is locked from the outside by the Winged One's guards. It seems that leaving the catacombs by that door is not an option.
Alright, so let us save our game because we are now in the catacombs and they will not let us out. So what we need to do is head north a couple of times. And yeah, this place can be very mazy, so keep that in mind. You might need to make yourself a map. But there are a few items we need to collect inside the catacombs. Yeah, don't worry about the scary noises. Let's pick up the skull.
Alexander picks up the skull.
Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him well. Actually, that's not the line. Everyone misquotes that. But I can't remember what the hell it is, so I'm not gonna tell you that, or I think it was like alas, poor Yorick, I knew him. So anyways, if we come over here, save your game, right? Because there's gonna be a... Did I save it, or no? Oh, that if I double click on it, it saves automatically, maybe? I don't know.
Alexander hears the distant sounds of a wild animal somewhere in the maze of rooms.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. And now here we are, we're inside a spike trap. And now if you do this wrong, you have to step on the things in the proper order to continue. So what I want to do is step on the rose first. There is some... I don't know, there is some way to learn how to do this, but I forget what it is. So it goes rose, 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 sickle, crown, birdie, skull, done. And we're done. Alright, so we did that, and now let's save our game once again. I'm just going to double tap it. And now let's head up north. And grab this shield.
Alexander takes the shield from the wall.
Actually, let's go down really quick. I'll show this off, why the hell not. Oh, look who it is. It's...
Ah, you were a human only and not the monster himself. I heard you coming and thought you were the beast. Did my father send you here to save me?
Why, yes, he did, but how did you...
Hush, there is no time. I think I have discovered the Minotaur's secret exit from the catacombs. Follow me, and we'll both be saved.
That's the first time the genie doesn't use, like, their own voice. Yeah, don't follow him. There's a glint in the eye. Bad news. Bad news for all. So yeah, let's just keep heading north. And yeah, there's a spot here which we could check out, but we're not gonna bother. I had a joke. Maybe a David Bowie joke, maybe, I don't know. Dance magic, dance, labyrinth, blah blah blah. Anyways, here's some coins we need from a dead dude's eyes.
Alexander finds 2 coins on the skeleton's eyes. He takes the old coins.
Sorry. Oh yeah, Jehovah begins with an I. I should have used that saying. But in the whatever language, Jehovah begins with an I. Remember Indiana Jones, they did that? That was funny. Or fun. It was fun. Anyway, save your game. This next room is scary.
It's a
Uh-oh.
trap. The doors have sealed Alexander inside.
Oh, God.
And the ceiling is coming down.
Uh-oh. Alright, what are we gonna do? Be cool and take your brick,
In a
throw
desperate
it.
move, Alexander throws a brick into the grinding gears.
Yeah,
The brick is caught between two cogs. The gears shriek and shudder.
if you throw the
The
skull
mechanism
in there,
grinds to a
no
halt.
bueno.
The ceiling is stuck. The trap is sprung.
Alright, so we did that. So yeah, if you didn't have the brick and you threw the skull in, you'd be pretty much screwed. Anyways, what we want to do now is head up over here. And head over here. Uh-oh.
Sounds! A trap floor!
Alexander seems to have fallen to a lower level of the catacombs. Wherever he is, the place sure is dark. Alexander can't even see his hand in front of his face.
Alright, now it's time to use the tinderbox. Can I use the tinderbox or no? There we go, now I can use it.
Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox and uses the flint in the box to light it.
Aha! So that's why it's dark in here. A torch is out.
Alexander lights the extinguished torch and puts his tinderbox away.
Alright, now this part is even more, it's a little more labyrinthy. So let's just go straight. And now with the noises, it will get louder and scary. It might get scarier, but not that scarier. Anyways, let's go this way. One more. Down. And down one more. And then if we come over here, we'll experience something.
Alexander hears the sound of a wild beast again. This time, so loud that the creature itself seems to be in the same room with him.
Whoa.
The noises are coming from the other side of the east wall.
Alright, so what we need to do is see what's going on by using the hole in the wall.
Alexander puts the hole in the wall on the east wall. The hole in the wall trembles slightly with dread at the clammy feeling of the stones.
Sorry. So let's look inside.
Alexander peers through the hole in the wall and sees just another room in the catacombs.
Oh.
Aha! Not just another room at all. So that's why Alexander couldn't find the Minotaur's lair. At
Why?
least Alexander now knows the lair exists, somewhere in the maze on the other side of this wall.
Right. Oh.
While Alexander contemplates what he's just seen, the hole in the wall, frightened by the Minotaur, makes a run for it.
Mm-hmm.
Alexander hopes the little creature finds its way home to the Isle of Wonder.
I doubt it will. We just pretty much sent it to its death. Although, there isn't too much death going on here right now. It does. I remember the first time I played this game with my brother. We were walking around in here. We're like, oh my god, it's so scary in here. It does have a very kind of scary like vibe to it, for sure. But if you know that most of the spots you're not gonna get like hurt or bothered with, it's not too bad actually. And the noises that are coming from all over the place, you don't really have to worry too much about it because it's not like the Minotaurs. Well, I mean, he might come around and kill you if you go in certain rooms, but if you know where you're going, you don't have to worry too much. So what you want to do is come up here and up here, and then look at that. Here's the room with the tapestry.
This tapestry looks familiar. Now let's see. I don't feel anything. Aha! A hidden latch.
Alexander triggers the little latch. A secret door rolls open.
Alright, so what I want to do is save my game because we don't want to die. Or die and then have to redo all that.
No! I beg of you! Please don't hurt me!
Your struggles are useless.
It's the Minotaur, and he's struggling with a Winged One's girl. She must be Lady Celeste.
Yes. So what we need to do is talk to the Minotaur.
Excuse me. I demand the release of that maiden this instant, you fiend.
Lady Celeste looks wildly around the room for the source of the strange voice, and spots Alexander.
You there! Human! Help me! Help!
Alright, so now what do we gotta do?
Who dares enter my lair?
I ask you to release your captive or suffer the consequences.
Yes.
Never. You die, human.
Right,
As
please,
the Minotaur advances in attack, Alexander slowly backs away.
please don't gore me. Now, if you remember...
Until he can back away no more.
Now where to, little man?
Now, if you remember, Minotaurs are part bull, and one of bull's, they're like
Alexander, his
I don't
back inches from the fiery pit,
Bulls.
tempts the Minotaur with the Red Queen's scarf.
Look here, you bully. Nice, bright red.
Red.
He hates
Now
red.
you die.
Oh, look at that, Alexander.
The Minotaur drops from sight amidst the consuming flames. Slowly, his scream fades as well.
Have you been harmed, Lady Celeste? Are you all right?
No, I am not all right. I assume you do not intend to leave me tied up on this vile monstrosity.
Of course not. Sorry, let's see. If you'll give me a moment, I'll have these untied in no time.
I can't wait that long. Look, I wear a small dagger just inside my belt. It should be enough to cut the rope.
Oh, all right. I've got it, Lady Celeste. Here we go.
Thank you. You may keep the dagger as a gift for saving my life.
That's
Oh,
very
thanks.
generous.
Forget it. Do you mind if we just get out of here now?
No, let's go. Yeah, Alexander might as well
The
be a
Winged One's
matador.
guards, bored with the pointless waiting, are startled by the sound of rock moving against rock.
And yeah, look, the genie is that little birdie over there.
Lady Celeste, bide thee well.
I'm quite well, thanks to the bravery of a mere human. So much for your superior intellect.
Yes, milady.
Now bring him along. I'm going home.
Yep, so now if we need to get anything from the catacombs, we can actually go through
I
that
see you
that
have
hole
proven
there.
yourself the hero of the prophecy.
I am king.
Well, I am expected to thank you for saving my daughter's life. So I thank you. I am obliged to thank you for the restoration of our sacred catacombs. It means much to our people. We have already begun the process of clearing the deadly traps from its rooms. It is also my duty to grant you a visit with the Oracle. So this I do. I will grant you the freedom to leave here unharmed, despite my orders to the contrary from the Crown.
Thanks.
But there, my obligations to you end. I have no love for Alhazred, but he is my liege, and if Princess Cassima trusts him and wishes to wed him, my guards will take you to the Oracle now. When your time with her is through, I want you to leave the City of the Winged Ones and never return.
Jeez.
I don't know who you are or what you want here, but I will not disobey my crown further.
I thank you, Lord Azure. I will respect your wishes.
Alright. Now we get to meet the Oracle.
Hail to thee, great oracle. Lord Azure sends you this wingless mail. It appears that he solved the cliffs of logic and...
defeated the Minotaur in his lair.
Yes, I did.
So I have seen. So this is the one that haunts my pool of late. Welcome, young seeker. What knowledge do you desire?
Princess Cassima, whatever you can tell me, great oracle.
Ah, of course, the princess. That explains my images. Let us see what we can see.
There she
I
is.
see a maiden, lovely and pure, but surrounded by evil. She is a rose set amidst bitter thorns. It is her fate to be the pawn of dark powers, and yours to try to redeem her.
How? How do I redeem her?
Fate is not like the cut of a blade, young one, but rather like the myriad of paths formed when a hammer cracks ice.
Okay.
I will tell you what I can, but what will actually come to pass is up to you. I see that any attempt to reach the girl will force you into battle, a struggle against a dark force. If you lose, your life will be forfeit.
Who must I fight?
A great darkness surrounds your adversary, preventing me from seeing clearly. I can only make out the shape of a black cloak. But before this final struggle, I see an infiltration, a dangerous game of hide-and-seek in corridors filled with enemies. The risks are high, but it is the only way to reach the one you seek. There is more than one way into this place. Your choice will dictate much.
What else do you see, mighty oracle?
Oh, such pain. I see two restless spirits crying out for revenge. These shades could help you destroy the dark force if they were to be brought back from their spiritual form. Yet this is only one possible path to your destiny. I'm afraid this is getting beyond me. I know very little about the afterlife. I can only advise getting counsel from the druids. Be warned. The druids are reclusive and dangerous. They might aid you, or they might destroy you. Like their island, the druid's nature is hidden in the mists. There is nothing more I can do for you, except to give you this. It is water from the sacred pool. That and my blessing go with you.
Thank you, great oracle.
Alright, there we go. So now we learn stuff. We get dropped off over here. And that's pretty much it. So there's our adventures in the Isle of the Sacred Mountain, although I think we need to go back up there later. I'm going to end the episode here, and in the next episode, I believe we will head to the Isle of the Mist, where the Druids live. This has been Kenshin 1913. See you later. Bye-bye.